Your First Alert forecast with meteorologist Hannah Messier.
Hannah's here now with our Weather Wise question.
We have a question kind of about weather science today. Let's take a peek. So the question is, cooler temperatures at the ground and warmer temperatures higher up can prevent thunderstorms from developing. Is this true or false? Rebecca will think about the science of thermodynamics, and we are going to look at your first alert. Now, we have rain highlighted on your first alert because we could see some scattered showers mainly as we head into tonight, and that's what we have in your first alert. After 9 p.m. we could see some scattered showers. A few little isolated sprinkles are moving through our 4 northern counties this morning. However, they are pretty light in nature and they're very isolated, just up by Winneshiek and Allamakee counties. Now today what we have is a high pressure system just to our northeast. This high pressure system, now that it is moved to the east, we are on the other side of it, which means we're getting the warm air side. Winds coming from the south today. That's going to allow temperatures to be a little bit warmer than they were yesterday. This is the view on our Iowa City cam, waking up to sunshine in the southern parts of the area. Temperatures in the 40s and 50s, 45 in Iowa City, 41 in Dubuque, and 41 in Washington, with winds out of the east around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Taking a closer look at Johnson County shows that it's 43 at Orville Yoder Turnpike Southwest. Never heard of that road. Now I have. 43 at Blackhawk Avenue Northwest and 45 at Molly Drive. So we're going to see a mix of sun and clouds for today, with gradually increasing clouds as we head into the afternoon. Winds from the south. Overnight tonight we're going to see these scattered showers possible. Then we'll wake up to a mix of sun and clouds on Monday morning. Highs for the day rising into the 60s, 67 in Marquette, 67 in Dubuque. Headed to the northwest, upper 60s and low 70s. We'll be in the upper 60s in our central zone, a little warmer in our south zone. 70 in Iowa City, 69 in Marengo. Overnight lows cooling into the mid-50s. Now let's talk about Monday. Some powerful storms are possible on Monday across all of eastern Iowa. Do have a good portion of our region highlighted in red here, with hazards such as tornadoes, large hail, and damaging wind, all possible with this system. Now the key here is highs tomorrow are forecasted to rise into the 80s, but if we don't reach the 80s, we're not going to see storms form, or storms will probably not form if we don't reach these 80s. If we do reach the 80s, there's a higher chance that some powerful storms could develop. And if we see those warm temperatures, by the mid to late afternoon, storms start to move into eastern Iowa, continuing into the evening. So the key here tomorrow is that we really have to focus on the temperatures. If it gets warm, we could see some pretty powerful storms. If it's a little cooler, then we'll likely have a dry afternoon. Right now, our forecast for Monday, 82 degrees, 71, and partly cloudy on Tuesday, with some light showers possible Wednesday and Thursday. Temperatures in the 60s Wednesday and beyond, with overnight temperatures in the 40s and 50s. Now back to our weather-wise question. Rebecca, what do you think the answer is?
I feel like this is a little bit of a trick question somehow, because it's a true or false. But you were just saying that warmer temperatures kind of generate those storms. You didn't say anything about the ground temperature, but a cool down below and warm up high, to me, makes a interesting sandwich. So I feel like the answer is false.
It's true.
No.
So this is part of why tomorrow's forecast is interesting. So tomorrow it'll be pretty warm higher up in the atmosphere. Nice warm air higher up. But in the morning, it's going to be nice and cool, right? If temperatures don't get warm here at the ground, the clouds are going to, and the storms are going to try to develop, but they're not going to be able to hit high enough in the atmosphere for them to develop. If it gets warm enough, that kind of cap goes away, and then the storms are able to fire up. So when there's warm air higher up and cooler air at the bottom, the storms can't get high enough in the atmosphere to develop. But if it's warm everywhere, the storms are gonna just fire up.
That's very interesting. I had it backwards, but that's interesting.
Now you know more about thermodynamics.
I love it. All right, thanks, Hannah. Now here's Jack with